Yo, hello, hello, welcome, welcome finally to more main story. Kinda, it's a main interlude, but I'm counting that as main story. Hi. Welcome. So we have Tunguska to go through today. Well, not today, but we're starting Tunguska today. So, no idea what this is gonna be about, but it's been a long time since we first went into main story. I vaguely remember where we left off with LB6, so we'll see how this is gonna pick up and stuff. I think this is only the prologue, and then I'm gonna need to go to the actual shop to buy it, but I can't buy it now. I went to check and I can't buy it until I finish the prologue. So I guess let's just dive right into this. Yo. Oh, we're diving right into this. No title card, nothing. Shion. Nope. Yes, it is Shion. Yo, what's up? What's up? Make sure not to finish epilogue before buying it. I'll make sure. I will make sure. Okay. It's been such a long time since main story happened. I forgot where we left off, but we'll see. Okay, Shion Eltnam Sakuris. Visitor from the Atlas Institute who personally unraveled the root of all destruction. Your condition for making use of the Wandering Sea in the year 2019 is as follows. In exchange for a newly issued 8th Atlas contract. Oh, 8th one. We permit your stay in the Wandering Sea for the period of the virtual year in this bleached earth. Of one virtual year. For a newly issued... Okay. The deadline you specified is soon approaching. I trust this future remains the same. That's correct. I do not require any fixes or revisions. Please just keep the contract as it is. Ooh. Ula asks from those of you in charge of the Wandering Seas that should continue to watch over Chaldea as they pursue their mission. Very well. Everyone here at the Wandering Sea Baldanders recognizes your genius in their own way. Celine, Gate of Preservation, honors your mind. Gane, Gate of Rebirth, is sympathetic to your actions. Ellen, Gate of Advancement, derides your losses. Gwenon, Gate of Storage, empathizes with your mission. What's up, Giants? Welcome, guys. And Fushiruka, Gate of Subordination, despises you as much as ever. Out of respect for the Atlas Institute, we of the Wandering Sea will turn a blind eye to this security organization. Phew. Glad to be done with that. Interesting, okay. Well, that was a surprise. I think the mysterious call would be from the Wandering Sea's top brass. I did not expect them to contact me. That was from Gane, the Gate of Rebirth. Gane, huh? If I recall correctly, he was a mage from the Clock Tower who apprenticed himself to the Wandering Sea in the year 1000? What? The other gates choose him to be my point of contact because he's from a relatively modern era. Modern era? Or they simply low on personnel? Oh well, I can worry about that later. Right now, I need to get to work. Chismagus II, Halt Catastrophe Automation. Tell me about the current existential threat. Aha, there we go. I see you have really nailed the data down this time. You gave me the exact coordinates for the singularity, and you even know exactly what the threat is. Perfect job. Oh, so this singularity first spawned in January 2019, but its inception point is 1908. Okay. So we're going to 1908. It started out as a minute singularity, but quickly expanded in size over the past year. Or rather, over these last few days. Yo. So it's just like a lost belt then. It must have undergone nearly 100 years worth of development in an instant. And if we do not do something to stop it, it'll transform all of Eurasia and evolve humanity into lower animals. Yikes, that sounds appalling. Wondering if he cares almost exclusively for Age of God Magecraft? Yep. Humanity has faced many existential threats before, but cases in which humanity is knocked off the apex of the animal kingdom are rare indeed. I suppose I was handed to Beast 4. She suddenly lives up to the moniker, Evil of Humanity. Wasn't Beast 4... 4? Or nah, maybe not. I'm forgetting stuff. It's been too long. Okay then, we'll just have to compose a response. Chismagus II, send this message to Chaldea's leaders and mark it urgent. Beast 4? Yeah. 4 was Beast 4? Okay, yeah, okay. I thought so. She certainly lives up to the moniker Evil of Humanity. Oh, okay, well, we'll see. Immature beast activity detected. Please begin the mission to subdue it within 24 hours. We anticipate the battle will take place in an unusual environment, much like the recent British Lost Belt. Also, since Chaldea base is in the middle of significant end-of-year renovations, ratios and zero cells are not currently an option. Oh, okay. You'll therefore need to take the Storm Border to the singularity in question. Okay, all Chaldea staff, please make preparations to board the Storm Border ASAP. Your target is Chaldea's arch-enemy, the immature beast known as Tunguska. There we go. So that is where Tunguska was hiding out after escaping from Britain. I'm sure she did not plan on revealing her nest until the conflict between Chaldea and the foreign god had been settled. But it seems the action she took in the British Lost Belt forced her to show her hand prematurely. That being said, she's still a powerful enemy. I expect Chaldea will need luck to be very much in its favor to come out on top here. Wait. So, but is Tunguska also Beast 4? Because it was never stated which kind of beast she, like which number beast she was before. Interesting. Well, we'll see. Still, if they're going to concentrate their resources on combating the foreign god, this is not a battle that can be simply avoided or postponed. Good luck, everyone. All I can now is trust in you and hope for the best. Though, of course, I already know exactly how things will turn out, thanks to Chismagus II. No matter how valiantly they fight, Chaldea is doomed to total annihilation. All my work over this past year will have been for nothing. Wait, scratch that last bit. I absolutely cannot share that part of the prediction with them. Oh. You can... Oh, okay. This can be exchanged for free. Or we can do the epilogue. Here we go. Ah, this is where Taigong Wang comes into play. Okay. Okay. After full sacrifice himself? Okay, I guess so. When if we can defeat one of the beasts, another beast with the same title can just be born. So we can get like a beast 1 again, or a beast 2? Yeah. We can get any of the beasts that we defeated before being born again. I guess it's not impossible. Oh wait, I don't think that's it. I think we go down to... Yep. Almost clicked on the epilogue there. What's up, Rio? I almost went immediately to the epilogue. Yeah. Light. Light filled my entire field of vision. Light. Light. Light everywhere. In an instant, pure white light enveloped both myself and the nearby trees. It was the first time in my life something like this ever happened. I'd never experienced anything else like it. Kiara and Kama are a great example. I mean, they are two sides of the same beast, though. The flash of light was so brilliant that I couldn't even close my eyes. They're both beast 3, but just different sides of her. Or of it. There were signs leading up to it, of the countless different species that live in the woods. The birds, presumably the first to notice something was amiss thanks to their sharp senses, all took flight at once. I wonder if they managed to escape. I know we won't. It's too late for us now. There's nowhere for us to run. This light will envelop every last living thing that dwells in these woods. At first, it felt like the light had just stolen our sight in an instant, but I was wrong. The truth is, the light took everything from us. Our bodies and our lives. We had no time to react, not even to scream. All we could do was wait to die. Light, light, and more light. Pure power pouring down from the sky in an instant. A raging, terrifying storm with neither reason nor emotion. Far too strong to even think of fighting. Ah, light. You remind me of nothing so much as... Yes, that's right. Nothing so much as... Man's fire. Okay. Ooh, the OST. Okay. Ooh. It's like a separate biome. Whoa, that's cool. It's like an oasis. A huge oasis. What's that? Is that a Red Bull can? What is that? Okay, interesting. Stormwater beyond the walls of the world. Section 1. And the OST is going so hard. Bum pa bum pa bum pa bum pa dum bum pa bum pa bum. Our target point is 60 degrees 55 minutes north, 101 degrees 57 minutes east. Now approaching the skies over the old forest of Tunguska. We're keeping a close eye on Taomo, which Koyanskaya's magical energy. At the moment, the target shows no sign of moving from the forest area upstream from the old Tunguska River. For the time being, we're calling that area the old Tunguska Forest. The storm boulder is flying straight as a marlin and will soon be entering its airspace. I know we caught the Operation Plenty back at Chaldia Base, but let's go over it one more time for good measure. Yes, please. Our destination is the old Tunguska Forest, located in Siberia. Oh, okay. Okay, it's Siberia. Our objective is the elimination of the immature beast here, an alter ego who calls herself Taomovich Koyanskaya. Once the storm boulder has arrived at our destination via the shortest possible route, we'll descend to the site we're calling Point X, where Koyanskaya's magical energy signal is originating. On reaching our destination, we'll bring all the force we have at our disposal to bear against Koyanskaya. If all goes according to plan, we should be able to complete the operation in record time. However, if Shion's warning is accurate, then we should expect the environment of our destination to be special in some way. There's no telling what might await us. All hands, be prepared for anything. Aye aye, Captain.
Let me say this one more time as well. While this operation's objective remains the elimination of Beast 4, aka Koyanskaya, that's not all there is to it. I trust you remember what I'm talking about. Delivery, Matt. This operation is also
a test case for our infiltration of the 7th Lost Vault. Right, an operation built around the Black Barrel. You got it. The Black Barrel's still really tough to tune, but now we have a new collaborator. Habitshot, our resident fairy guardian. Oh shit, will help us out by protecting the Black Barrel's wielder. Oh, did I just hear my name? I'd probably better manifest physically then. Have a shot the spinner. At your service. Don't worry. Mesh Spirit Origin is safe with me. Okay. Ortinax, yeah. A few hours earlier. The Stonewater Hangar, the Wandering Sea Dock. I detected a new magical energy signal in Russia. Russia? Yes, Russia. It's far from the old Russian Lost Belt, and most of the area has been bleached, like the rest of the Earth. Only now it's suddenly giving off magical energy signal. Well, no, that's not accurate. It's not really sudden. This signal has been present for a few months now, but it has grown quickly over the last few days. So it'd be more accurate to say whatever veil shielded it from human perception has disappeared.
To be more precise, the signal is located in central Siberia, in the Krasnoyarsk Krai, which is placed in the forest region upstream of the Tunguska River. What's up, Luna? And I'm quite certain any heroic spirit who hails from the same era I do must also be familiar with the enormous flash of light that occurred there.
Tunguska. I wasn't alive then, but I read about the Tunguska incident.
Precisely. It was a massive airburst that occurred over Tunguska in 1908. Okay. At the time, we weren't sure that it even was an explosion at all. I still remember quite vividly how blindingly bright the light was.
You saw it yourself, Holmes? All the way from England?
I did. The explosion was so massive that the light it created was visible all the way from England. It flattened the forest, and the accompanying shockwave left a great deal of damage in its wake. But miraculously, there were no reports of any human casualties. Though, of course, given the sheer scale of the explosion, it's entirely possible that there were casualties that simply went unaccounted for. And at the very least, the explosion left a huge mark on the area's biosphere. There's no telling how many animal lives were lost.
It was a meteorite? It was? That's the story, yeah. And the Magecraft world has apparently confirmed as much. I looked into the matter, and I couldn't find any Magecraft causes pertaining to the incident. It's not out of the question that there may have been some occult aspects of the incident, but if nothing else, even the Major Association concluded that the Tunguska explosion was caused by natural phenomena. Of course, a gas leak. So it's safe to say that there were no traces of any mystics at work there. Though that only makes this latest incident that much more mysterious. Why Tunguska?
Well, I could speculate, but...
Let me guess. Now's not the time.
Precisely. So for the time being, allow me to simply convey the facts. A special region has arisen in the Tunguska area of the Bleached Earth. It is neither singularity nor lost belt.
It's not a lost belt? Correct. There are no stone walls surrounding it, and it's not a hypothetical alternative timeline in human history either. We do have some possibilities in mind, but...
As we currently lack any hard evidence upon which to base our assertions, any further speculation is likely to only invite misunderstanding. At the moment, all we know for certain is the source of this anomaly, or the name of the enemy we must defeat. Both Trismegistus II and Shiba have confirmed that this magical energy belongs to an immature beast. We can therefore assume that this special region is Konskaya's headquarters. Are you all done? Then I'll sum it up. A magical energy signal has been discovered in the old Tunguska forest. We've determined this to be Konskaya's hideout. What the? What are you so worked up for? Furball, I don't have any bacon right now.
Stop that, fool. Stay with me.
Give a good grip on that thing, will ya? Now then, where were we? Konskaya. She possesses a spirit origin, the same as any servant.
She's also the executive director of NFS Services, a private military contractor founded in January 2019 following the incineration of humanity. Founded in the immature form of Beast 4, the Beast of Taming. At present, I suspect Tunguska is sustaining some form of injury during the events of the British Lost Belt. Don't show me this fucker. Yeah, actually, fair. So, she got injured because she helped us out, and is therefore not in optimal condition. She demonstrated incredible power when we encountered her in Olympus at the Atlantic Lost Belt. But at least, according to Shiba, her current magical energy signal doesn't appear to have surpassed it. Notice you didn't say she's gotten weaker. Because I can't be certain that she has. So the first big question that this raises is... just what is she doing here? Or there? Oh god,
I know she technically said that lives in Britain, but the fact is she's still an enemy of humanity. And we all know she's not the type to turn over a new leaf just because she's badly hurt. So there's probably some reason she's holed up in the Russian boonies.
Yep, if I had to guess, it's likely so she can recover her strength. That, or she's trying to grow even stronger. I mean, if I were in her shoes... wait, let me also do this. I wouldn't suddenly reveal my hideout to the world just because I got hurt. So she may well not be hiding it anymore because she just doesn't need to bother. Indeed, that's entirely possible. I strongly suspect the amorphous form we encountered in Olympus was not her fully mature self. For one thing, we saw no sign of the great horns that are indicative of a mature beast. Immature, fully mature.
Alright then, listen well, all of you. Manure is right. Tunguska protected our ship back in Fairy Britain.
Whoa, I can't believe it. Director Godov actually got Manure's name right for once.
Oh, true, I didn't even notice. True. Regardless of how we might feel about it, it remains a fact. Most of you probably don't know this, but as the president of a major company, she also, frighteningly enough, used to conduct herself in an exemplary human manner.
I mean, to be a beast you need to love humanity, right?
I'm not only talking about military deployments either. She provided a great deal of medical supplies and humanitarian aid to impoverished communities. It may have been no more than a business strategy, but whatever her reasons, she responded to the plights of the needy with genuine sincerity. Despite her femme fatale nature, she was not one to squeeze someone dry without fair compensation. There was something I mean, about her that could be reasoned with. However, regardless of what she may have done in the past, we cannot sit idly by while a beast grows to full maturity. And besides, this is something I need to take responsibility for. I expect that those of you from the old Chaldea know that all too well. Some of you, no doubt, still have wounds that ache at the thought of what you lost that day. I'm well aware that I have no right to command any of you. But that's all the more reason for me to hope you'll allow me to take responsibility for what happened. Listen up, everyone. As of this moment, we're going to the offensive. For now, we'll set our top priorities, the battle with the foreign god and the resolution of the bleached earth phenomenon aside. And focus all of my resources on eliminating Tunguska.
Yeah. It's finally time. Yes, sir.
That said, I must also stress that this side excursion is not without benefit to our main mission. We certainly can't afford to squander any resources after all. Although we'll be going up against the beast in this operation, this will also be a test for our infiltration of the 7th Lost Belt. A practice run, if you will, for our inevitable confrontation with the foreign god. And that means we must also be ready to make proactive use of the Black Barrel.
The Black Barrel, a weapon that uses its accomplishments measure to measure its target's lifespan. The attack then and attack them with the full force of the same lifespan. This used to take a heavy toll on both Mash and Delivery Mat, but now we can also use the Black Barrel for single shots not fueled by command spells with habit shot help alone. This does turn it from a conceptual weapon into a physical one, but that physical weapon should still pack a significant punch. Unfortunately, firing physical rounds resets the gun's barrel too much to be used in succession, but just being able to use different rounds for different situations is going to be a huge help.
Very good. Thank you for going over the developments with the Black Barrel, Technical Advisor. Next, I'd like to hear about the Divine Construct Essence we acquired in the British Last Belt. How's the cannon which fires that coming along?
Shion and I are making headway on it. Of course, while we're going as fast as we can, neither of us have ever worked on anything like this before. So while I hate to say this, I'm afraid it won't be ready in time for this operation.
Oh.
We just got to be flexible and make full use of the tactics we've used so far.
I see. I suppose that was too much to hope for. Still, I expected as much, and besides, we have plenty of other tricks up our sleeves. Our first plan of attack for the 7th Last Belt is... What was that? Don't you mean only plan of attack? Yes, I suppose I do, but you don't need to be bringing it up.
Director, you can tell what Foy's saying.
Not a clue, but that time, I could feel what he meant right in my soul.
Well, a plan of attack for the 7th Last Belt naturally focuses on Excalibur. Sure. We also came up with a secondary source of firepower to improve our odds of success. Essentially, we realized we can run all the Stormbolt as magical reactors in parallel to deploy a mass Chaldean heroic spirits simultaneously. To deploy a mass of Chaldean heroic spirits simultaneously. What? So we can make like an army? In other words, we can go for quantity and quality. The idea is simple. We send in a whole bunch of the heroic spirits who are always materialized in Chaldea into the enemy's territory and overwhelm them with sheer numbers and firepower, Blitzkrieg style. What? We're pretty much going entirely with wish fulfillment here. Man, it will make things so much easier if you could just send in a ton of the heroic spirits we already have. Who we know would be a good fit for this operation. Now we can make that dream a reality. So we can just send in Gilgamesh with like Ea to just eliminate the entire thing. We will of course be deploying this plan here primarily to defeat Konskaya. It will also serve as a test for our infiltration of the 7th Last Belt. So do please keep this in mind. Do keep in mind that our experiences here will provide invaluable data for the future. Specifically, Delivery Mat, Mesh. Yeah? We'll be deploying up to 10 heroic spirits to accompany you. Collectively, that'll be your main source of firepower in this operation.
He'd find a way to job? Fuck.
The plan is to bring the Stormbolt as close to Konskaya's magical energy signal as possible. At which point you'll move in on foot to take her down. It's a simple yet powerful strategy. You all go there together, and you all kick her ass together.
Okay, nice and Blitzkrieg. As we speak, we have 6 heroic spirits, chosen specifically for this operation, standing by in briefing room 2. Needless to say, we can deploy any of them at a moment's notice. Your mission is to carry out this operation with unprecedented speed. I expect you to succeed with flying colors. Alright everyone, let's go hunt ourselves a beast.
Let's go! It has a dome over it. I'm seeing what looks like some kind of barrier over Tunguskan airspace. It's very different from the stone wall surrounding the Last Belt, but I think it's still a kind of bounded field. This one, Da Vinci. Already analyzed it in random numbers, putting up a multi-layered bounded field around the front of the border right now. Theoretically, it should let us break through. That's fast. Nice work, Da Vinci. Then, without further ado... Deploying anti-physical space-time adjustment membrane around the bow. We'll break through in dimensional piercing mode. Let's go! Once we make it to the barrier into the Tunguska special region, we can begin the operation in earnest. Everyone, brace for impact! There, we made it through. Oh shit, that was easy. We're now in Tunguska's airspace. All we have to do now is head for Koenska's magical energy Wait! I feel really sick here. Ugh. That doesn't sound good. What is this? Habitat, are you alright? Not even close. I want to disappear right now, but I won't. On the Black Barrel's Guardian Ferry, I am. So this ferry isn't going back to the Spirit Origin Graph. Nope. I'm gonna go into sleep mode. I set up on the Black Barrel instead. Just call if you need me, Mash. I can help out in battle too, at least a little. Habitat, Da Vinci, what's going...
You're kidding me. Sure, Happy Cat can be crude, but she's a good egg too. And now she's the first to disappear. What's going on here? Administrative advisor, technical advisor.
Not you too, Holmes.
Da Vinci, can you check on briefing room 2 for me? And please, hurry.
Briefing room 2. Briefing room 2. What the? All the magical energy signals of the Chaldean heroic spirits we had on standby, they are vanishing one by one.
Oh boy.
None of them are able to remain materialized. They're all being forced back to the Spirit Origin Graph.
Okay. You know what? I kind of prefer that, because I was kind of worried that it's going to be just a bunch of heroic spirits that we've already met being there with us. Like 10 of them. That would be a crowd. I want to meet new ones.
This is just like we saw in Britain. What we saw in Britain. Holmes!
Right you are, Da Vinci. I can't be certain if this world was always like this, or if Koenska found a way to copy it from Britain. But it's clear that the whole environment is entirely rejecting human history.
Wait.
Surely that doesn't mean that I can't take my servants with me when I fight, right? Surely not. Surely it's not gonna be like forced support. We'll see. This must be what Chismet Augustus, the second man by special. Naturally, we added a number of safety provisions to the summoning system after our experiences in Britain. But whatever peculiar traits this place possesses seems to have overwhelmed them. I'm afraid I can't hold on any longer either. Da Vinci, Nemo, it's all up to you now.
Don't worry, Holmes. We've got this. Da Vinci's technically a servant, but at her core, she's actually a living being rather than her spirit. Mesh is a demi-servant, which puts her in the same boat. Of course, neither Delivermat nor Godolph are affected. And I have two spirit origins, so I can hold out just long enough to get a Stormboulder out of this airspace, much as it pains me. Marine! Aye aye, sir. Engines at maximum. We can turn around and get out of here at full speed anytime.
No, Robert, you're gaslighting me.
Good. Manure, switch places with me. I'll steer the Stormboulder. I'll steer the Stormboulder. You know what to do now, right?
Huh? Oh, right. Now I gotcha. Okay, you got it.
Thanks, Manure. I'm counting on your driving skills. Da Vinci! On it!
What? The door just opened on its...
Delivermat, Mesh, Director Godolph. I need you all to hurry to the hangar, now! I have Nurse and Baker disconnect and transport you, Da Vinci. Right now, you all need to get your gear ready and hurry to the Shadow Boulder.
Captain! Take care of the Stormboulder for us.
The captain always takes care of the ship. It's their job. I trust you all know what you need to do. Too. And I don't mean in terms of battle.
Of course, I'll bring the Shadow Boulder and everyone in it back safe and sound. Let's go to Delivermat, Mash, Da Vinci, and Chubbs too.
Great, I feel better already. From this point on, the field ops team will be investigating this strange environment on its own. Master Delivermat, Don't hesitate to call for us if you need help. I can probably only afford to do it once, but I'll deploy on a rescue operation to wherever you'll be. Okay. Thanks, Captain. See you later. Good. That should take care of things for the time being. That aside, first Britain exceeded my expectations, and now this world has as well. So much for a blitzkrieg strike. And to make matters worse, if this environmental trait is something Tunguska learned in and copied from Britain, then she may also have access to numerous other threats we faced in other lost bouts. While we are up against a beast, it's safer to expect the worst. All we can do now is trust in the Livermat and his team. It certainly won't be the first time. Indeed, loath though I am to admit it, there's nothing more I can do. Alright then, Captain, I'll leave the rest in your hands. Oh, don't worry about me. Once the stormboater is clear of the space, I'll just float her up above the barrier, as watchful as a fire gobby. Just waiting around may not be fun, but it's not dangerous either. And certainly no big deal compared to the temporary disappearance you're being forced to undergo. I'll see you back at the Wandering Sea, Holmes. Interesting. I was wondering what's happening there. Okay, temporary dematerialization or whatever, okay. I know these horizontal G's are pretty rough, but hang in there until the stormboater finishes its run. Once it's stabilized and clear, we'll be going straight into a freefall. Be ready for vertical G's when that happens. Okay, hang on. There, the stormboater is turned around, but before we make our emergency escape. Open the hatch! Open the hatch! Shadowboater, launch! Shadowboater, launching!
Is this really what?
Falling!
I put up a multi-layered battlefield on the boater's undercarriage. I'm a little worried, but only my magical energy to spare on it. Sorry.
No, who cares? Bring it on, I say. Hell, this is my third time falling into an operation.
No, wait, hang on. If I think of this like my ordeal in the car rally, okay, I can do this. I can totally do this.
Well. Ah, we're in it. Falling point. I'm okay for. Master, are you alright? I'm fine. What about you, Mesh? I'm fine too. Nothing serious to report. Status report. Electrical systems, 80% functionality, but repairable. Engine, no damage. Hull, integrity at 90%. Mobility remains intact. Nice. Not too bad for an emergency deployment and landing. How about you guys? Is everybody okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. That wasn't nearly as bad as I was expecting. In fact, I think that might have actually loosened up my stiff shoulders.
Why are you talking like we all just left the chiropractor? Do you also feel refreshed after riding a roller coaster? Anyway, technical advisor, my subordinate here's bizarre health regimen aside. I don't think I'm any worse for wear. As to the Livermat and Kyrielite, they're both fine. Furball, you're here too. Well, I guess we can send you back to the Stormboater now. How about you, technical advisor? Is everything alright with your spirit origin now that we've landed in enemy territory?
I appreciate your concern, Director. Don't worry, my spirit origin seems fine too. It looks like this environment doesn't reject any heroic spirits outright, just like in the British Lost Belt. It does reject them to be sure, but I'm guessing there's still loopholes some can slip through.
Oh, hell yeah. I like the sound of that.
And for creatures that are obviously alive, like humans and animals, that shouldn't be any issue. As far as I can tell, this environment only rejects beings, namely, heroic spirits, who owe most of their existence to human history. Huh? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Huh? I mean, wait. I mean, I'm here, right?
Who's there?
I thought maybe it's like habit shot or something. Hello. After all, I'm here, aren't I?
Ibuki-Douji. Oh. A heroic spirit, eh? Rather, a divine spirit. Ah, of course, I remember now. Ibuki-Douji. You were one of the heroic spirits waiting on standby in briefing room 2. Good to see you're alright. Wait, what? You're alright, but how?
I have an idea. Maybe it's because, unlike standard heroic spirits, Ibuki-Douji is a divine spirit.
I guess, since she's obviously here and all.
Huh, it really is Ibuki-Douji. No, I just mean this place isn't quite the same as the British laws, but after all. It's pretty clear from what we saw that it's stopping heroic spirits from manifesting. But it doesn't stop them from incarnating, just like in Britain. And that's not all. It also doesn't reject non-human heroic spirits. I wonder what its criteria is then. Is Ibuki-Douji allowed to be here because she's a divine spirit? Or because she's a nature spirit? Non-human. Divine spirit. Nature spirit. So, is Ibuki-Douji my true name? But... Is something wrong with your memory? Well, I know I'm still me. I know I'm really strong, and I'm really nice, and I really love booze. And I know that I'm your servant. But everything else is kind of a haze. What am I anyway?
Okay, sure. Interesting.
As long as there's booze, who cares?
Okay, glad to have you with us, Ibuki-Douji.
Thanks, Master. I'm glad to be here too.
How did these two just roll with the punches like that?
Looks like she managed to materialize here, but in consequence, lost her memory. So I'm a little nervous to ask, but what about your combat capabilities, Ibuki-Douji? Do you still feel confident in those?
Ugh, I don't have a Koyan to support you, Ibuki.
Oh, sure. I'm very strong. If Master wants me to fight, then of course I'll be glad to fight. Besides, I like going wild. My mind does feel kind of fuzzy though, so I may not quite be at my usual strength.
Isn't she arts? This one is not arts, the Berserker one is arts.
Hang on, I'm gonna see if I've still got everything. Okay. Let's see. Yep, I can use fire. And wind. And lightning. Oh, and water too, of course.
Isn't that pretty much everything? Yeah, she's the avatar.
If I really wanted to, I could even alter my spirit origin. Though maybe only a few times, since I bet that uses a ton of magical energy.
Can you alter it to be your summer version? I would appreciate an arts version of Ibuki right now. Purely for combat reasons, though. Well, it's not great that she's lost her memory, and we don't have the 5 other servants with us as well, but we may be in better shape than I initially thought, at least.
Silver linings, huh?
Don't you worry, I can hold my own against just about anything. I'm counting on you, Ibuki. I mean, I'm down to have her by our side. I don't know much about her. No problem. Okay, it's time to start checking the thingy. Start checking the list, the file. Arrow 1, no wheel. (2023). The Koyan files, yes.
At any rate, this is good news. Having given a single additional servant on our side vastly improves our options. Furthermore, memory issues aside, the fact that she's a divine spirit is significant. We've confirmed that the stone boulder has escaped, yes. Then that leaves us with two choices, go forward or go back. It need hardly be said that we'll be choosing the former. We should assume that the enemy already knows we're here. So we need to reach Konskaya and take her down as soon as possible, sooner even. Remember, we aren't infiltrating a lost spell this time, we're here to eliminate a specific threat. The longer we take, the more time we give Konskaya to mature as a beast. So we're just going to have to do the best we can with the resources we have. There may not be many of us, but that will help us be stealthy. I think anyway. What do you say, technical advisor?
Sounds good to me. If we all survived the crash intact and we still have Ibuki-Douji with us, are both incredible shocks of luck. If we find ourselves needing to retreat, we can do that after we've scouted the place and figured out some things. So I say we stick to the basics and keep to our usual strategy, explore and analyze. Isn't that right, Master Delivermet?
We can start with our immediate surroundings, just like always. Let's go.
Heh. I'm glad you understand. As for you, Menu, I just have no objections, though I'm sure you're not exactly eager to get going, coward that you are.
At least I'm not as bad as you, Chubbs. Besides, it's probably better to play things safe here. So, what are we doing, Da Vinci? Do we just stick to our original plan?
I'm ready to leave at any time.
Damn, somebody's ready to go. Hell, I think your motivation's even rubbing off on me.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to make some course corrections. Our initial strategy was to throw a bunch of fast and heavy-hitting heroic spells at Konskaya Blitzkrieg style, regardless of the situation. But as things stand, we're about 150 kilometers from her signal.
Wow.
We're sitting at the special region southern edge. So it's going to take us some time to reach Konskaya in the center.
We could simply make a run for her in the border. But we'll need to do more than just reach her to secure our victory. First, I'd like to understand the environment we're in here. It would be one thing if we were surrounded, but luckily it seems we don't have any hostiles in the area right now. Right, technical advisor?
Yep, there are definitely no hostiles nearby. I'm constantly scanning, so if there were, I'd known. But I don't have any insight to offer about anything beyond the scanning range. That we're going to have to investigate with the field ops team. So that would mean...
We have to go out.
Yep, we need to gather information and we need to add to our fighting force. Same thing we always do, really. We were hoping to test our new Stern Blitzkrieg tactics here as a trial run for the 7th last bout. We're also doing it to reduce the burden on you guys. I'm really sorry we can't do that for this mission anymore. In the end, what we can do now is count on you, Mesh, and Ibuki-Douji to investigate this area on your own, like we always do.
Hey, don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Especially with Ibuki-Douji on our side.
Oh, that's me, right? Ibuki-Douji, Ibuki-Douji. Got it. And yeah, I'll be a big help. I'm at least as strong as 100 spirits.
100 spirits? No, you mean as in 100 soldiers. Why did you say that? Why didn't you say that instead of making it about spirit? Yeah, you startled me. Hey, stop infusing your gaze with magical energy. You're giving me flashbacks to my hellish mystic ice endurance training.
The what now?
Can you actually endure that? And if so, how the hell do you train for something like that?
Probably Adashina or something.
Okay then, let's get this new operation underway. Field Ops, your mission is to gather information on this special region and to find us some more fighters. Of course, I doubt there are many rogue servants that can maintain their existence out here. Plus, since we're not yet sure if we can use summoning circles, I don't think we'll be able to summon any other heroic spirits.
Yeah, but we can do shadow servants for fighting.
But if you do find an opportunity to expand our ranks, please take it. Also, you should still be able to perform simple servant summons for at least a few minutes. So watch your stamina, investigate as much as you can, and fight when necessary.
You got it. Come on, Mash, Ibuki-Douji.
Right, master. Woo!
Adashina's slander continues forever.
Unfortunately, since our communications can't go through the barrier, but they're working fine inside it. So don't forget to make regular reports to the Shadow Border. Alright then, let the Tunguska hunt begin!
So fast.
Yeah, I should have known Ibuki-Douji would have some impressive aerial ability. I can't believe how fast she is, especially since she's 3 meters tall, carrying us and still flying.
Oh.
Crossing such a dense forest would have taken us so long without her. It's still not clear if there are any hostiles nearby or not. But we should be able to avoid detection thanks to the tree coverage. I'm not so sure, Mesh. I'm kinda glowing, right? I mean, not physically, but like, in terms of aura, you know?
Oh god.
That'll make it pretty obvious I'm not just any ordinary foe, so we have to keep our guard up. Yes, that's a good point. Still, I can't help but think that this is the perfect way to scout ahead. Even if we're spotted, you should be able to outrun almost anything that comes after us.
Yeah, Ibuki-Douji, you're like the wind or something.
Ibuki-Douji. There's something big up ahead. I think it's part of the natural environment, but something about it is making me really uneasy. I wonder what it could be. Ah!
Ah?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to shout. Anyway, both of you, stay alert. I know this isn't really my first time doing something like this, but it kind of feels like it, so... There, enemies. I'm detecting multiple heat signatures up ahead. We've got hostiles, Master. I could try to fly around them, but it feels like that's a bad idea. Every one of my instincts is screaming at me that they're already got us in their sights. You two know what I mean, right? What that means, right? Right! Activating Ortnex now! We're planning to engage the enemy.
Let's go.
It's not safe out here, fool. Please get inside the shield. Here they come. It really does feel like my first time doing this, but let's go.
Don't force me to use Ibuki. Oh, nice. It's not forced. MP3 though. 888. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, that's the wrong tab. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go.
愛そうか殺そうか
Sure.
そこにいるのね我がルーン門を縫う古きルーンかえパチパチ
Pum pum pum. Wait, what do they have? They have some kind of like thingy. I need to check it. Some kind of buff. God, I love Alice's MP. This is one of my favorite MPs, especially with the OST.
もういらないわよねみんな忘れてしまいましょう
Oh, they are so good. Also, Kanahana's just kills it.
どれにしよう
She's so good.
我慢してこういうこともできるかすぐ目の前
I didn't check the buff. Oh, it's fine.
何これ汚い小さい邪魔ええだから踏み潰してしまいなさい今は楽しめいずれ終わるのだから
Nice. Yo, what's up, man? What a cool MP, man. Imagine they were human. The double human mod on the MP as well. Let me check this one. Actually, let me check when the party selection starts, not now. Just in case. 83 million QP. I've been under 10 million recently. We got back up to 83.
Ibuki-Douji! I'm on it. There we go. Back to normal size. That should do it, right?
Those kitchens are from the Russian and Indian lost belts. Yeah, she brought them over.
Right. Some of them look just like Diaga, and the others just like the Kali we saw in the Indian lost belt. Although, it's strange. I couldn't sense any sort of life force in them whatsoever. Same. They were definitely coming after us. There was nothing else to them. No anger, no fear, not even a desire to hunt to survive. Oh, that was so weird. I know I'm having trouble with my memories right now, but I can still feel there was something off about those things. Senpai, do you think... More hostiles incoming! These rumblings are a lot bigger than before. Be careful, you two. These things must be really huge.
Ah, these guys. The Scandinavian ones.
Those are Scandinavian giants, elite warriors at that.
They're general class giants.
Advanced giants.
Sure.
I remember a little bit now. Even a single giant is really, really strong. And special ones like these guys are super duper rare. So the fact that we're running into them here must mean we're dealing with something strange. That roar shook the very ground. Now that's what I'm talking about. We just got to think of them as big, walking, roaring fortresses. Get ready, Master. Mash. These kinds of generals are really tough.
Here we go.
Finally, I can cut loose. I'm sure that I'll use up a lot of magical energy, so I apologize now if they kill me.
Okay, got it. Must we be wrong for Ibuki to be saying that? Oh, Happy is here. You guys in trouble already, huh? You should just let me know if I was up then. Whoa, these guys are huge. I can't believe you're not scared of them, Deliver Matt. You can come out now? I can do short bursts. It's pretty rough, but sometimes work is just like that, yeah? Alright then. Let's hit them with a round from the Black Barrel to kick things off. You ready, Mash? I'll let you handle the timing.
Wait, setting Black Barrel to Blaster mode. Just let me know when to activate it, Master. Thanks for the help. Alright, let's do this, nameless giant generals.
Cannot use habit trap. MP5! 10, 10, 10. Also, what's this? MP charge at 40. Ew, brother, ew. What's the point? She doesn't have A2. What's the point of 40 charge? Brother, ew. Yeah, this looks like an Ushi angle. NPC Ibuki-Douji has a special effect that will help you during the battle? Yeah, I don't care. A bond bonus I talked about originally? Oh, yeah. Meta sheep. Yeah. Ibuki or Ushigozen. Yeah. True. True. Preach. Preach. See, guys? I'm telling you, Ushigozen is top of the meta. That's what I've been saying all this time. You guys just don't believe me. Groff Mark 1. Poker E the third. Okay, demonic. Decrease defense for all enemies during normal attacks. Decrease attack for a single enemy when attacking with Noble Phantasm. My brother in Christ, you're not getting to attack with Noble Phantasm. I don't know what you're saying. Bro, what do you mean MP damage resist? Bro got melted like an ice cream. What? Okay, sure. Evade? Invincible? Medium chance. Ignore short hit and reduce 3 left. Wait. I don't like the sound of that. Is that no switching? Yeah. I don't like this one here. I mean, I'm gonna still be going for my Ushigozen purely because I want to get a stun off if I can. Anti-Ushigozen buffs for this fight specifically. Exactly. They want to nerf her. They don't want you to steamroll this fight with Ushigozen, so they want to nerf her. Fuckers. Okay, that guy's thingy is gone now. Ow. Can you stop AoEing me? Okay, thank you. Ow! Stop AoEing me! Where are my buffs? I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna die. Let me do that. Oh, double stun, baby. We take those. Evade. Nice. Don't dodge this one. Thank you. Ugh. I think I'm losing this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just realized. I think I'm losing this. Hmm. I didn't bring a backup squad. I was bond farming. That's not fair. Scuddy, Scuddy, Scuddy! You motherfucker. How dare you. That's unfortunate. %50% MP with ignore in invincible from the shop? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't have any stars. Well, I'm still gonna do this purely for the thingy. This is giving me PTSD to the previous. They can short hit. But you don't have ignore invincible, baby. It does nothing right now. This also does nothing right now. I'm pretty sure this is more damage. Wait, QBB? It could have been QAB. It's fine. S1 on Mesh Fast. Yeah. Hit. I forgot about that. I should have gutsed them. What do you mean skill 1? Oh! Oh! Oh, I forgot that there's a habit shot supporting us with the black battle. Oh, remove buff? Wait a minute. Come back, Chloe.
ポチポチポチポチ。差し入れです。打ち合わせは体当たり。締め切りを守る作家。まさか存在していたとは。限界なんでちょっと仮眠入ります。
ピュンピュンピュンピュン。
よく切れ三日月こそ我が怒り。古きルーム。
How much? One left.
ご命令とあら。刃。
Pow, pow, pow,
遥
pow.
か遠けき思い立ち。今なお残る神々の愛よ。さあここより。
They had to nerf Ushigozen for this fight.
天にも地にも彼方にも志願を満たす醜くうごめく虫ばかり。ご王反転陣内空列。
How did you not die? Brother.
喜ん良い。ねじるおぞましくもうめくばかり。正しさなどかけらもない。
I think this is the consequence of not playing the game for so long. Hello? Hello? Surely the extra hits? Brother? What the fuck is this? Hello? Can you not? Hello? Just in case. Pow, 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 pow. Just in case. I don't want to die. And it's the same amount of hits. I just need one to hit. Please? Hello? Hit? That one's not enough. I needed one of the other two. That was 10k. Hello? Can you stop? You're so cringe. What the fuck is this? Look at those thingies. The fuck? Bro, why are you only evading the big ones? What the fuck is this? Can this one hit? That one hit for 200! Lamar. Chloe, take him out. I kind of want stars. Oh, those stars aren't great. Chloe, twist his balls. Hey.
このくらいの遅れは想定済み。さあ、巻き返していきましょう。
A bit of a detour. They specifically engineered that fight to be as hard as possible for Ushigozen. They knew she was too good. I'm not using mesh.
Phew. That was really tough, but hey, we beat them all. Nice work, everyone. You too, Heavy Cat.
Thanks. I sure do feel worked. She's not a fairy, is she? She looks like she's the incarnation of an elemental in a phantasmal. Wait, doesn't that mean she's a god? Oh well, who cares? She's nice and she's pretty. What else do I need to know? Alright, later guys.
Thank you so much, Cabbage.
Yeah, thank you for nothing.
It's great that we beat them and all, but I still have no idea what those things were. Or for that matter, why we even fought them. I recognize the aura they had, Senpai.
The aura, huh? Yeah, Koenskaya, NFF.
Right. We've seen her controlling creatures 90 to 1 last bout in other last bouts before. And those three giants, along with the Yagas we fought before, had a strikingly similar hostile air to them. In this place, that Koenskaya lady's territory, right? So that would mean...
I don't know. The lost kin. That's to say, her kin. They're automatons of a sort. They've been deployed all over the place here, and then set to attack anything that would seem remotely hostile. So please, don't worry. Is it Taigong, maybe? They're not connected to their leader, so they can't alert her to your presence. That said, your luck was pretty rotten running into those giants. They're one of the stronger varieties of lost kin. Still, I'm impressed you turned things around. And beat all three of them. Truly, what an incredible display of strength. True, you're not lying.
Wow, I can't believe it. I should have sensed you the moment you entered my detection range, but you got all the way up here without me noticing. Master, get behind me!
It's okay, Mesh. I think if he wanted to attack us, he would have already.
I see. Very logical of you. Who are you?
Yeah, boy!
Me? Well, I can assure you I'm not your enemy. So please, do feel free to relax your guard. If anything, I'm the opposite of your enemy. I'm a professional, here to hunt a beast. I may have materialized as a rider, but I assure you I'm a man of many talents.
How did you know? Because he's legit on the freaking... on the poster. Or not on the poster, on the title card.
So on that note, I would be most grateful if you would entrust me with the disposal of this shadow of Daji.
Yeah.
Daji! I know a great deal about her, you see, and I've also done some additional investigating on my own. Yay! We have another fighter now. Oh wait, is this something to celebrate, Master?
I think so?
Oh my, are you so suspicious of me? Perhaps you were deceived by another handsome man recently. So that's your answer, huh? Here I thought I was something of a skilled negotiator. Well, that's strange.
No idea who this could be, though.
Duh. I could have told you this would happen. You're always so obtuse. That's why I told you to let me talk to them. Whoa there.
It's okay. Nikic. Oh, the Brinya Nikic. Oh, wow. Okay. Finally. Wow, she's finally here. She's one of the servants I forget about the most. Okay.
You can come out. I think they've already figured out what's going on anyway. Obviously, that's why I spoke up. I told you we didn't have to hide. We should have just jumped in and helped them fight the giants. Nice to meet you, everyone. I'm Nikic. The brilliant Nikic, the heroic dragon slayer of Kiev. I'm really strong. Wow, if you're saying so, it must be true. Yep, I sure am. Wow. What kind of conversation is that? As for this creep... No, please, allow me. Wait, me, a creep, uncalled for. Oh well, never mind. I'll just keep this short. I've come here from the Sage World. The what now? That's to say, I materialize here from the Throne of Heroes. Oh, okay. In my life, I was something of a tactician, though also dabbled in Taoism. My true name is Taigung Wang. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
What? No way! It's Merlin! It's Chinese Merlin! I heard voices. That's when it began. I think it's probably when I began. I heard voices and more voices. So many little voices, all clustered together. Each was so faint, so small, so feeble, so fragile. I couldn't make any of them out. If they hadn't all overlapped, I would never even have realized they were voices. Then again, they could have been prayers. There were voices, many voices. So is this a meteorite? What am I looking at here? Numberless faint screams, all running together. I couldn't distinguish any of them, any of the individual voices, but I did my best to draw them all together. Then just listened as hard as I could. And while I was doing that, I became an individual. In the center of that cataclysm, that shockwave, an incredible flash of light and heat that nothing could survive, I chose life. That was when I learned what those countless voices meant. In that fraction of a second, as everything around me went up in flames, I learned their lives up to that point. I heard the goodbyes they said in their final moments. Those countless screams of shock and agony showed me the lives they'd lived on this planet. And in their final moment, those countless voices celebrated my creation. They said I would speak for them, that I was the greatest of their kind, all while celebrating my birth amid the flames. I am inevitable. Taigung Wang?
Yes, Taigung Wang. Oh, you can also call me Lu Shang, or Jiang Ziya, or Grand Duke Jiang, whatever you like. Taigung Wang Lu Shang. Taigung Wang. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before, or maybe not. No, I think I have. I don't know the extent of your knowledge, Ibuki-Douji, but I can tell you that Taigung Wang Lu Shang is a genius tactician from ancient China's Xin, also known as the Shang Dynasty. He's also said that to be the author of the 6 secret teachings and the 3 strategies, the ultimate techniques Hichi Hogen guards with her life.
Oh shit. Okay.
He's the greatest hero who fought alongside King Wu of Zhou to defeat the tyrannical King Zhou, the last ruler of Shang.
King Wu of Zhou to defeat the tyrannical King Zhou, the last ruler of Shang. Okay.
According to the Infiltrating of the gods, he's also the master sage of arts who single-handedly defeated tons of the monsters who threw their lot in with King Zhou and the Shang. This is great. You guys hit the jackpot.
We overheard the whole thing. Taigung Wang, eh? He's also a disciple of Yuanshu Tianzun, immortal ruler of Kunlun Mountains and one of the greatest deities of all of Taoism. In all of Taoism.
Yep, he was one of the key figures in the overthrow of the Shang dynasty. He's also the one who coined the phrase, spilled water never returns to the bowl. It's the Chinese equivalent of, there's no use crying over spilled milk.
Cool.
I've read the annotated English translations of the Investiture of the Gods from cover to cover, so I know exactly why you're here, Taigung Wang. You're here because Daji, King Zhou Shang's beloved consort,
Oh,
famed for her beauty and the havoc she wreaked all over China,
that's King Zhou. Okay.
is actually the fair-faced golden fox, a millennium fox spirit, and a beast. Right? Daji was a beast all along, right? Right?
It's a Padme meme.
Well, are you going to answer that man?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, of course. Oh, it was just so obvious. I thought it was a rhetorical question.
Yes, that's right.
Daji was what you nowadays call a beast. One of the evils of humanity. Man, but she was tough too. Seriously.
Aha! I knew it!
Fair-faced golden fox. That's where Yanchin came from. Oh, that's cool. Tamo no Mae.
Senpai. I'm pretty sure I remember Tama no Mae being very clear that she wasn't Daji.
1000 BCE? Yeah, makes sense.
Daji. Sure I was, Wolf. Most of the legends of the Tama no Mae say she washed up in Japan after committing all kinds of atrocities in China and India. So of course they make her out to be the worst kind of monster. Daji of Shang, Baozi of Zhou, the great evil god who demanded a tribute of 1,000 heads in the Magadha kingdom. She's one of the worst foxes in history of ever. She gives all Tamamos a bad name.
Absolutely not. I'll thank you to put a stop to this Daji slander. In fact, when you talk about her, it sounds like a confession, so I'd really appreciate it if you stopping it.
Whoa, the way you just casually brushed over the parts about Zhou and Magadha, I need to remember how you did that for later. Okay, but really though, are you sure you're not excluding Daji because you're actually worried about her? Come on, why not accept Baozi, aka Daji, as part of your story too? We're all the same and we're all great in our own way.
Don't be ridiculous. Baozi and Daji are as different as chalk and cheese sticks. Sure, maybe look alike if you squint a bit, but that's about it. Look, they say Daji was one of the most evil women ever to walk this world. They say she was an unrivaled ruler of nations who delighted in torturing and killing people by making them walk old pipes over charcoal fires. And okay, maybe I did some things, but I never went anything like that far.
Gotcha. So even though, as the original Tamamo, your nation ruiner gauge pops up whenever you max out your good wife gauge, you still say you never did anything so major as taking an entire nation for your husband, huh?
Now you listen, and listen good. Cat, I'm going to put an end to this once and for all. I know nothing of Daji in any way, shape or form. That is my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Taigung Wang, I remember now. You're basically the progenitor of military strategy as we know it. You're a renowned general and tactician, and you later went on to found the state of Qi. Right? I may not remember anything about myself, but I guess I still have that bit of knowledge tucked away in my brain. So Chaldea's finally got a genuine legend helping us out, huh? Sounds good to me. That's sort of a weird thing to hear from a divine spirit. But I'm also pretty sure the divine origin graph isn't exactly short of other legendary figures. But I guess what you're saying. I take it you two are both rogue servants then. Even though it's apparently really difficult for most heroic spirits to even materialize here. Oh yes, it definitely is. I'm doing my best to not disappear even as I speak. Fortunately, I was able to improvise a feng shui that helped. But to be completely honest, even with that, it's rough being here. Really? Is it? Huh? You know, now that you mention it, you don't seem all that affected by this environment, Nikic. Cause I'm not. Being here is no problem for me at all. You know what I'm talking about, right, Dragon Lady? Hmm? Yeah, it's not really a problem for me either, Warrior Lady. So you can tell I'm a dragon, huh? I kind of had the sense I might be one. Maybe we have more in common than we think. Personally, I'm curious what's going on under that cat in that tail too. Maybe she's a werewolf. I mean, I guess it's possible, but I don't know. Let's see. First off, Nikic, I bet you're pretty skilled, aren't you? Well, how are you going to answer that woman? Oh, right, sorry. I got kind of caught up watching the dragon talk, so I wasn't thinking.
Talk about birds of a feather.
Right. I wonder if they share some kind of connection we don't know about. I'm Dobrynia Nikic. I'm a dragon. You can call me Dobrynia or Nikic. Doesn't matter to me. You already told us your true name, but okay. Dobrynia Nikic it is. You're going with both, huh? Greedy girl. You're one of the legendary Bogatyrs, a renowned dragon slayer who served the Grand Prince of Kiev.
A hero of Kiev. Hey. Nikic. Yes, I've heard that name before. He single-handedly defeated Gorinich, a man named Zmei. That's Russian for dragon. And twice, no less. I remember hearing stories about your journey to Constantinople, too.
Oh shit.
I'm a little surprised to see you as a woman, but then again, this sort of thing does seem to happen with heroic spirits kind of a lot.
Yep, sure does.
And sometimes we get bigger or smaller too. Yep. I'm really strong. I can do just about anything.
I see. So now we can count Daigong Wang, the Beast Hunter, and Dobrynia Nikic, the Dragon Slayer, among our allies. That's a great start to our operation, and let's say it bodes well for the future too.
Right. Dragon Wang, Nikic.
Yes.
I'm so sorry we didn't properly introduce ourselves sooner. I'm Ash Kyrielite, a demi servant. I'm working for the Chaldea Security Organization to help restore human history. And this is my master.
On the liver mat of Chaldea.
Pleased to meet you. So you're the last master and servant of humanity, Lord Tianzun has told me all about your exploits. Which is to say, I know a great deal about all of you thanks to the guidance of human history. Don't worry about Nikic, I've caught her up. I don't know much about capital H humanity. There's still someone here who wants to get rid of it, right? Then I'll smash her up for good. Simple as that.
How enthusiastic. That's the most reassuring thing I've heard in a while. No wonder you got so famous. But is it just me, or does she seem kind of bloodthirsty? Can we really count on her? Are we sure she's not a berserker?
I was just thinking that. She does act kind of like a berserker. She does give off the berserker vibes.
Don't worry, She's definitely a rider. I mean, we're communicating with her right now, no problem, right? Yeah, I can talk. I did a great job mastering human words.
It's pretty clear that it's a recent state of affairs.
Okay, Tangwang and Nikic, let's make sure we're all after the same thing here. We're pursuing the being we expect is running this entire special region. Tamovichkonskaya. She's an immature beast 4 who used to flit from last belt to last belt. But now, for some reason, she seems to have settled down here. We still don't know the specifics. But worst case scenario, she's preparing to mature into a full-grown beast. We're looking to eliminate her before that happens. I would like you two to help us. What do you say? I'm so glad you asked. As a matter of fact, I've been anxiously awaiting your arrival. I'm relieved to see your Chaldeans are just as friendly as I've been told. Phew. Buttering them up already? I'm not buttering them up. I'm just paying them a compliment. Isn't that the same thing? I'm not gonna compliment you. If you're gonna fight to save the world, then you need to be strong enough.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
That's better. That cloth was just getting in the way.
Wait.
I'm gonna see what you guys are made of. Got it? Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Let's all just calm down. You already saw the skill in their battle. In a battle against the Lost Skin, remember? And I said, I'm gonna see what they're made of.
Okay, let's go.
Master, Nikit's magical energy is rising quickly.
So much for peaceful negotiations. Must it always go this way?
Here I come. Chaldean heroic spirits, and you, Master Guy. Show me what you've got.
I'm guessing this is gonna be a boss fight. I don't know what section this is. Is it section 2, arrow 2? I don't think so. Does anyone remember what we're on? I don't remember. Shoot. Shoot. Also, I think the... Wait. I think I did the thingy, I should have done the boss wheel with the titans, I think. Because I think that was section 2, arrow 2. I didn't check, I don't think. Maybe I did, I don't remember. Shoot. I'm trying to see but not spoil anything for me. Oh god, I don't remember which section we're on. I'm lost. I am lost. I am lost. Also, let me open up the wheel. I'm just gonna spin the wheel. It's fine. I don't think anyone remembers what section we're on. I'm just gonna spin the wheel. I don't know if this is a boss fight or not. I'm just gonna do it. Oh god, this sounds... Round table version. I'm pretty sure this is the old one. I'm pretty sure this is still from LB6. Section 2. Where is section 2? Arrow 2. Thank you. Okay, then it is a boss fight. Thank you, Emmanuel. It is a boss fight then. I don't think this is updated. Is it? I mean, it's Tunguska here in the middle, but I mean, maybe Protect the King still counts. What did it say? Have to use all round table members to protect the king in the last slot. I don't know what that means though. Who's the king in last slot? Is it anyone? Also, we need a class wheel. Let me see if I have the class wheel anywhere. I should have probably prepared this beforehand. I forgot. Wheel. Okay, wait, let me do it like this so I don't get spoiled on anything. Here we go. Here we go. Open a local file, classes. That's it. And then this one as well. Holy. Berserker. I have no idea how this is gonna work. How the thingy works. I don't know how Xeno imagined that. Protect the round table thingy. Section 4, but arrow 2. I thought so. Or I thought it was, yeah, regular wheel. It says it, okay. Thank you. So I had to use a Berserker, and then it's a round table, protect the king. So, wait, I have to use all round tables and the last one has to be the king. What does that mean? Can I just use, does that mean that I can use anyone as my last one as a king, but then all of the other ones have to be round table? I guess so? I guess so. So I could also use my support as a, well, I don't know what, okay, you know what? I'm gonna reroll because I don't know what Xeno meant by that. I'm gonna reroll it because I don't know what he meant by that. I'm gonna ask him later. I'm gonna reroll it for now. This is confusing me. Mad Secret Garden. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, punishment. We said we're gonna reroll because I don't have enough. I don't have enough pulls right now. It hasn't been removed yet, but we're removing the punishment for now. The wheel is still in progress. It's a work in progress. First try. Choose your own handicap from the wheel, but must win the boss fight on this immediate attempt. If you not, then on your next attempt you have to roll 3 options from the wheel, and this lose count is 2 deaths. Okay. Okay, so I can pick any of them. I can pick any of them. I'm gonna... Oh, never mind. I can't use this one. I can use this one. Bang Kev and roll again. Sword on 1 class team. Glaciers of cannons. No defensive class advantage. Cannot use skills to get defense. Oh, no. Welfare. Reroll the wheel. Skill issue. Can use 1 skill per thingy. Roll again for 2 options. Oh, I'm gonna use this one. Mash Belly Knower. Yes. I'm gonna use this. So average bond needs to be below 6.5. Bet. And I'm gonna keep this as a Berserker because we already rolled it. Okay. So my support can be a Berserker. And the rest of my squad needs to be the thingy. It needs to be bond, whatever. And I'm fighting... Oh, I don't have any assassins that I want to use. So... What's the plan then? I don't know if I'm going to be fighting only the Brina Nikic or if Taigung Wang's going to join her. I'm going to guess it's going to be only the Brina Nikic. Yeah, that's fine. I can just do this then. Yeah, she isn't even bad. I'm pretty sure the Birina Nikic is also human. So I can go a double DPS like this, and also she removes buffs if she's gonna have any annoying buffs there. That's fine. And then the rest can be kind of like fail saves here. I do wanna roll a mash out here. And the rest can be low bond to bring down the bond of it. Is she? I think she might not be actually. She might be Earth because she's a dragon. She might not be human actually, yeah. She's bond 10. What's the bond on this looking like? 6? I think she's 9. 8? Clutch, almost 9. So that's 14. 19. Yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, we're giga chilling. Being chilling. Yo, what's up, Kev? Yeah, we are, Robert, we are. Bro, I can't find anything because of the Valentine's. I need to do the Valentine ones into extra archive because it's getting on my nerves. I can't find anything because of the Valentine thingies. It's so annoying. Okay. Exclude Valentines. I'm just gonna put them in extra archive. 99, great. What's that? It's Mango all over again. Why did Mango require so much time to load and this one was instant, even though it's the same amount of targets? I don't get it.
何人たりとて受けることはあたわず。美点発動。知らない。
輝きよ。危ない。
All of that prep for this. I hate this. I'm gonna have a talk with the mods later.
Not used to aerial combat, are you?
She keeps hitting us from above.
At least she's not pelting us with projectiles. But we're still at a disadvantage. I could fly up there, no, to fight her. But I don't feel right leaving you two alone. I know. We can use the trees as cover. Follow me. Oh, no you don't. Wow. That tingles. What a weird feeling. She's using her Vivans as though there were fighter jets. It looks like the Brian Nikic is a more formidable enemy than we thought, Master. And on top of that, she's using attacks made to hurt Dragonkin against Ibuki-Douji. Yep, she's a Dragon Slayer who actually rides her own dragon. Talk about winning the skill lottery. And then that white dragon must be Nikic's legendary horse in a new form. Watch out, guys. That's not ordinary dragon. Think of it more like a heroic spirit in its own right. Heroes are supposed to challenge impossible odds. So challenge them. Don't tell me you're going to give up just because you can't fly.
Well, that's just silly. No. I think you're going too far there, Nikic. That's like telling a turtle to fly, or a lost child to just figure out a way home. We're all adults here, so we can adapt as necessary. So what if they can't fly? So what if they can't defy the impossible odds you set before them? All they need is a little help, in this case, from me. Here we go. We saw some of this stuff in the Ptolemy event.
Huh? You guys are floating too.
This feeling. Mash!
Yes, Master. It's just like the mage card that lets someone walk on air.
I'll be backing the two Chaldeans up with my Feng Shui. Yo! As for myself, I'll be riding on Sibuxiang. Here, I'm a rider after all.
Huh?
Look out! She's gonna dive bomb us again. Then we'll just have to go higher than her. Come on! I'm guessing this is another boss fight. Correct. Also, Robert, the wheel is definitely gonna have to be a bit, like, updated a bit. Or at least clarified. We're gonna see. Like, protect the king? No idea how that's supposed to work. Okay, speak of the devil. We roll it again. I think. Nope, never mind. What's this one? We're in Japanese. Must pick command cards from left to right. From left to right, starting with the MP cards. Okay, sure. That one's kind of fun. I don't mind that one. Extra! And the extra that we're using, just don't give me mash. Also, mash needs to be reduced. This needs to be reduced. It's actually criminal that mash is this big here. This should be at most like 5%. Surely someone has mesh. Randomly. I need to find the support mesh. You know how long this is gonna take? Oh, well. Never mind. Yeah. If Draco gets that much, then Mesh needs it too. I'm down to reduce Dracos as well. I am down to reduce Dracos as well to 5%. I've never gotten Draco before, so I'm down to reduce it to 5%. It's not gonna make a difference. I am down to reduce Draco 100%. Where is... Title Shoulder and Beast, since that implies the full class occupying those slots. No, please no. Don't catch me on the semantics. No. You don't need this. You're gonna be in there for your face cards. Actually, I'm pretty sure she would do more damage, but maybe not. Probably would actually. Then Bacastoria, fuck it. We just do main damage. Fuck it. Wait, what was the thingy? Oh. MPs and then left to right. Okay. Skills don't matter though. Okay. What was that? I don't have sure hit. Okay. Stop with that nonsense. Okay. Are you fucking for real? There's no fucking way. Like, what? Is she die? Does she die from one of them? No. One left? No, I got the resistance for it. She doesn't die. Bro, I would have done like triple the damage if I just got one the personal.
きたれ三刀流
Santorio!
メイ5類にしてできるぞ
Nice. She takes 0 damage from it. That was a nice resist there. I'm actually... Do I have anyone else? Do you apply curse? Probably not. That's unfortunate. At least I'm Giga looping.
下がっているように
受けたま
エトセトラエトセトラ
Etc. Etc.
これなるは少なびこのより借り受けし波の帆に乗り来たるさや船雨の鏡の船ヤフー
どうもくせよ
はっはいドローよしよし要請接続
Oh, it's not
熱
enough.
を帯びなさいマルミアドワーズ魔術師どもフォームも
Whatever,
楽
it
しく
doesn't matter.
気楽にコーラスお願い冬の玉座春の希望任せて太陽最大儀式開門ロングリニアドからエクスカリバーに変装聖剣抜刀最新よ我らが罪を許したまえ
If no one says it, nobody's gonna even know.
これなるは少なびこのより借り受けし波の帆に乗り来たるさや船雨の鏡の船ヤッホーみんな頑張ったねじゃあご飯食べに行こっか
Anyways. Moving on. To be fair, it would have been a one fight anyway. Easy fight.
Wind sorcery, Tang Wang.
But yes, I forgot.
I managed to limit her mobility, but only temporarily. Now, let's see. Lady Ibuki-Douji. On it. Mash, give me a foothold. Right, here, use my shield as a springboard. Thanks. Okay, here goes. Fake Noble Phantasm.
Overarm Octopulsing Billow. What? A new noble phantasm?
That was fake. Fake, so I think she's just going to charge.
Oh. Do it, Ibuki-Douji.
A flying Earth Dragon, no fair, but it's beautiful. I see your resolve and your bravery. A perfect way to decide the winner. Brilliant.
Okay. Are we... Yo, what's up, K-Star?
You did a great job of piercing my mount's wing. I'm impressed.
Okay, are we done with the duel so we can get on with the story now?
See? I can just barely stay aloft now. Your teamwork was as excellent as your swordplay. As excellent as your swordplay.
Yeah, what's up, K-Star?
Unless I can Wang heal my mount's wing, or let him use his spirit form to rest, I won't be able to stay in the air. You win, Caldia. Now, for the time being. Let's get back on the ground. Sounds good. This new fake noble phantasm technique really takes a lot out of me.
I don't blame you. You spun around 8 times in midair while charging her. Damn.
Using my full strength is kind of tiring. Oof.
Let's just take it slow, okay? Nice and easy.
Good idea. Phew.
Okay.
There we go. Good work, my mount. Stay in your spirit form until you feel better. Now then. You Chaldeans are pretty good.
Phew, I'm glad things worked out this time. But my poor heart would thank you for not doing this kind of thing again. I know that laugh. You learned nothing here, have you?
Not to worry, my good man.
I'll let her pull a stunt like that again.
Besides, she was mainly just showing off here.
And heroic spirits don't generally feel a need to prove their strength twice, do they? True, demonstrating how strong you are in a battle is a simple and effective negotiation tactic. Though I'll also say I'm glad we had your help for this one. Thanks, Taigo Wang.
Okay. Can we, now that the pleasantries are out of the way, can we focus on the issue at hand?
Not at all.
My goodness, Lady Dobrynia Nikic. Once you make up your mind, you don't change for anything, do you? You don't change it for anything.
You certainly are a willful young warrior. Are you calling me selfish? Because I'm not. Talk about the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
How about we set this stuff aside for now, shall we? Besides, people don't even have notions of psychological ideas like ego when we were alive.
Yeah, he is like Merlin.
Yo! Stop that fool! What's gotten into you? Huh? He's just like Merlin. That doesn't matter. Besides, it's insulting to both him and Merlin to assume they're alike.
Yo! More! More.
There, you see? Even the taper next to Taigo Wang is upset. Huh? A taper?
More. More. What happened to that majestic mount?
I don't know, but he looks adorable.
Oh yes.
This is my little Sabuxiang. This is what he looks like when he's not in battle mode.
More. Yeah, we saw him in the Ptolemy event.
It's nice to meet you, Sabuxiang.
More.
Oh my, that's odd. He's usually so shy around strangers. Maybe his personality changes while he's a noble phantasm. Fascinating. Anyway. If you may put Sabuxiang aside for now, my good Chaldeans, we have a lot to discuss. As I'm sure you suspect, Dobrynia Nikic and I materialized in this territory before you arrived. As heroic spirits on the side of humanity, we naturally did so to destroy the being that lies at its heart. I believe we know a good deal about this place, a good deal more about this place than you do, and we would be happy to serve as your guides. However, there's unfortunately still a lot we don't know about you. All we really know is that you're an organization that fights for humanity. We have no idea about the trials you've overcome to date, your current situation, or anything pertaining to the 6 lost belts you've taken down. So before we go any further, I would like to suggest that we both share what we know. How about it? I see. Yes, that sounds great. We could really use all the information we can get right now.
Yeah, please tell us everything you know. Okay, let's get to it. Give us the deets.
I see. Those 6 lost belts were really something, huh? So that's why there are 6 of them here. That explains quite a lot. Thank you very much. Now I can better explain what's going on here.
Do so, please.
I know there may not be much point in saying this now after the fact, but I'm in charge, so I need to say it anyway. Deliver, Matt, Kirillite. Do you really think Filled Ops agents should be quite so forthcoming? It would be one thing if we didn't have any information at all, but to share with the many things we do know so easily with heroic spirits we've only just met is...
Come on, chaps. This ain't exactly the Rivermet and Mash's first rodeo. They know what they're doing. They believe they can trust these servants, and they want to. That's why they're taking the shortest possible path to get there, exchanging information. They wouldn't do that unless they were confident in these servants' character. Right, guys?
Sure.
Well, Huh? Yes. I'm very happy you're so keen on the idea of exchanging information. But I was hoping to make a little deal first, actually.
Yeah?
You see, there's actually something I'd like to take care of before sharing valuable intel.
After we've shared everything with you?
I see.
What's with the vibe of this? The vibe is kind of like all over the place. What? Okay.
I don't really know what they're talking about, so I think it's snack time. Want some, Subushang?
More.
Maybe he'd prefer carrots over jerky. Why did I even bring carrots with me? Oh well. Okay, here you go. Some nice yummy carrots.
Okay.
Wow, you've got one heck of an appetite, don't you? You idiot! Gah! Look, my dragon and Subushang are getting bored because you can't get to the damn point.
Not even the LB6 tension. The opening, the prologue for this was really good. And really intense, and like the first section was really good as well. But then all the tension got dispelled.
Look, doesn't he have a hearty appetite? You've got me there. You're right, I messed up. Just look at Subushang. Go to town on those carrots. Alright, I understand. I'll get straight to the point then. That said, this is sort of a thorny issue, and one we'll have to confront sooner or later. You see, there's a place I'd like to show you all to best share the information we have. But the quickest way to get there requires us to cut through an incredibly powerful creature's lair. When I say incredibly powerful, I mean something that makes those giants you fought earlier look like nothing.
Oh no. Wait, don't say that. So we're going to have to fight this thing.
Indeed. We need to eliminate these creatures if I'm going to safely show you around the place I'd like you all to see. Besides, we also need to whittle the enemy's forces down at some point. So what do you say, Chaldeans? I leave the decision in your hands. That's a Taigong wants to do. I'll go along with it. I'm with you. Whatever you decide, of course, Master. Master.
Let's go. I want to hear everything he has to say. He's right anyway, we do need to whittle the enemy's forces down.
Good call. Then it's settled. Come along then. This will be our first operation together. This blizzard is making it very hard to see. Please, hold on to me, Master. There's no ordinary weather. And then there's the... lightning, huh? Yep, lightning. Hang on. What's it past the lightning? A mountain. No, it's not a mountain. Now I get it. So they got that kind of stuff here too. Here, huh? Maybe that's why I'm here. This is also messed up. That's fine. This is no mountain. It's someone you're already very familiar with. A being who commands lightning and blizzards, and who commands incredible magical energy. Of the various kings who disappeared.
Oh! Is it Ivan?
Some of them peacefully, some of them kicking and screaming. He was the very first.
It is Ivan! Oh!
Even the Terrible, the Wandering Glacier.
No way! I saw him in the teaser, or yeah, the trailer that we watched yesterday.
That's right, a computer creation of Even the Terrible constructed entirely from magical energy.
Do we only have riders here or what?
Of course, only learned his actual name earlier when he told me about the Lost Bloods, but never mind it now.
I don't have any assassins that I want to use. Why do we only have freaking riders?
At any rate, the unfortunate truth of the matter is, he's been made into one of Douji's weapons. At present, he's one of the strongest creatures in this place, and he's guarding his base. And that, as I'm sure you can imagine, is quite a conundrum.
India.
Yeah, I can see that. He's strong and heavy, very heavy. Dimension strong. And to make matters worse, he'll even leave his base to lend his aid to other areas if he's needed. Which, for all intents and purposes, makes him an incredible pain in the ass. Indeed. Wow, I'm amazed. You guys are planning to take that thing on. That's great. Those three giant generals earlier were exciting, but this, wow. I like you guys. This will definitely be worth the hard work. What do you think, Master? Me going all out won't kill you, right?
Go for it.
Got it. Then I'll go even harder. Just don't blame me if you run out of magical energy, okay? It's okay, fool. Always keep a close eye on Senpai's magical energy levels. I'll have Orochi hold that big elephant down. Then you guys hit him with everything you've got. Wait! I'm ready for battle. Cabbage, can you help me?
I'm up again, huh? You got it. Whoa, when did it get so cold? Nah, who cares? Don't worry. I'm not gonna let a little frost bring me down. I'll make sure the black battle's okay too.
Huh, didn't know you had another small friend. And you mean business too. Huh, not bad.
Alright everyone, let's get him!
These arrows are snappy. I'm gonna take a wild guess. This is gonna be, oh, formation restricted. Oh. This is section 5, arrow 1, no battles. Wait, what? I'm so lost. What is this? This is not even a section. I'm guessing we still do the wheel for this one though. It's not here on the section thingy because it's not a section. It's a raid. I guess we still do the wheel though. The ending for the raid, sure. Yes! Okay, what's this one? Can only use servants, variants don't count, from the same story main interlude chapter. Recurring characters do not count unless they are one of the primary characters in the story chapter. That's kind of crazy. So I can only use even the terrible, out of the ones that I know, even the terrible, Ibuki-Douji, the two riders, Nikic and Taigong Wang, and then Mesh, Habitrat, and that's it. Koyan, did I say Koyan? Out of the ones that we know so far, I can only use those ones. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be doing a class role for that then, because it's already only a few servants. Wait, does that mean, oh, for my ones as well, though? Wait, I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that. Because I can't fill a team with those. I don't have them. I don't have enough of them to fill a team. I'm pretty sure I have to reroll, because I don't have enough units. I don't have a single one of them, yeah. It's a reroll. You can't even use Heavy, exactly. It's a reroll, it's a reroll. Whew. Whew. Dodged it. Glass Cannon? No defensive advantage. No skills, CCs or MPs that grant defensive buffs, evade invincibility and guts. Okay. That one can be tough. We'll see. Okay, ruler, 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 ruler. Ruler, 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 ruler. Fuck! Foreigner. Oh, you can't have defensive advantage? True. Does she have... Wait, so the one that you use instantly is this one. Does this one have no defensive here? Restore HP, but I don't think that counts as the defensive one. Surely that doesn't count. Restore HP each turn. Nah, that would be stupid. There's no way that counts. Apply Invincible. Fuck. Invincible. Wait. Wait, I think she has Invincible. Invincible. Wait, but that's fine though. I can just not use this one. No defensive, yeah. I could do that. That's an option. GOOOO. GOOOO's an option. GOOOO is also an option. What does GOOOO's skill 1 do? Speech is not even Foreigner. True. Ooh, actually, what's skill 1 of, That's the good one. Okay, I'm down for, the thing. I don't think I can use much else. I mean, I can still use what's your are you arts? I can still use my Custodia. I just can't use her skill 3, which is fine. I kind of want to use Mesh because I think she's gonna need to be used. Does Mesh's skill 2 count as a defensive buff? It doesn't, right? Because it's just target focus. It doesn't. But the skill 3 would. Skill 3 would, but skill 2 wouldn't. I definitely can't use this, though. 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 I definitely can't use this Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I can also nuke him with one cast of this guy. One time for the one time. Evade death. That does not count. There's no way that counts. There's no way this counts. Evade death does not count as a defensive buff. I refuse. What's up, Tim? Why do you have it invincible? I mean, I can just still use him without using his MP though, or without using skill 1. Stun, that's a debuff. I think this is enough. Oh, actually, I can't even use her MP, so... It really doesn't matter. Fuck it, we do the bond one. Actually, let's just do this. Can't use skill 3 there, can't use skill 3 there. Can't use skill 1 here. Can't use skill 1 here. Can't use MP here. Can't use MP here. Can't use MP here. Okay. Let's go.
System. All check. 大丈夫ですから。マスターパラドクスエフェクターセット。
Huh. I thought I was gonna do something, not gonna lie. Wait, actually, low-key? Maybe she just like one-shots him. Nice, Habit Shot. What the fuck was that? She just did something. Thanks. Oh, you didn't crit the last one, Mesh! I fucking hate that ability so much. No.
エーテル宇宙しかる秩序行くぞツインミラノディザスター照準捉えました。華麗では仕方ありませんね。妖精接続
Campy gain me up. It's not 200%. It's fine though. Nice. Castoria. Or Mesh. Just don't go into healing. That's fine. Now I'm a bit worried. I could stun him for a turn. But what would I do next? It's not like I can do much else after I stun him. I could stun him for a turn here, and then maybe I can loop here. Potentially. QA. Loop. Probably. Yeah, I probably can actually. Does that actually one-shot? Does that break him? No. Crit this one, please. Oh, yo! If you just crit that one, it will be so easy. I mean, she's dying this turn, but I think she can break. Yeah, she can. Okay. Ew, brother, ew. Oh. Why was... What's your invincible looking like, my guy? Holy. I'm pretty sure I never used my Monte Cristo yet. Holy. Nullify buff. What's his invincible looking like? One turn. Do I have ignored invincible? Yes, sir. This is a 50 charge when it's fully charged up. Unfortunately for me, it's not fully charged up right now. Do you get ignored invincible? You do. Oh, this doesn't matter, right? No, it doesn't. What do you get with overcharge? Decrease defense. And you get increase attack. The problem with this, I do want to apply an extra burn on him, but this is not gonna land if I do this because of invincible, but it's fine. I think it's still more damage, probably, maybe. Probably not more damage, but whatever. We damage farm. I think this is my first time using him. Yeah, look at the slow animation. Because I've only been farming ever since getting him, and he's not a farmer. Goodbye. I love how he just disappears. Bro. Remove debuffs. Bruh. That's rude. Give me a Brave Chain. Oh, charge us. That's nice. Does QQB do more damage? Actually, does QBQ do more damage? I think QQB does more with a quick buff. This is like a 50%. I think it's so. Oh, bro, please. I needed one crit there. Ha, nullify buff. Why do you keep cleansing? You're getting rid of my entire gimmick, my boy. Oh, fuck. It ran out. Never mind. I don't apply poison. Or, sorry, burn. It ran out. We have 20 minutes more. We can go for a bit longer.
The blizzard, it's disappearing. We've won.
Great job, everyone.
Way to go. You did great, Master Mesh. So did you, Taigong, and Nikiti and Heavy Cat. Oh, I could really go for a drink.
Oh yeah, a little after-work drink always hits the spot. I love kicking back with an apple water after an all-nighter. Make sure you call me the next time you're celebrating, okay? Anyway, I'm going back to sleep. Night.
Huh? Four.
What's up, Mesh?
Oh, I was just thinking. The fact that even the Terrible's body was recreated here means Tunguska managed to add a Lost Belt King to her stock of weapons back in the Russian Lost Belt.
Are there other recreations like this?
Not that many. Tang Wang and I took a bunch of them down.
Oh, okay. Well then, why don't I start with the information I have on the hostile creatures populating this place? As you've already seen for yourselves, there are, broadly speaking, two types of creatures here. First, mass-produced ones, which reproduce on their own as a species. Yaga and Kali, yeah. Yes, that's right. Yagas and Kali, was it? And of course, you're into the Scandinavian giants too. We call mass-produced units like those Lostkin.
While you do see the occasional rare variant like those more advanced giants, it's generally safe to think of them as the common foot soldier. By the way, like when the term lost skin, you're welcome to use it. At any rate, they can be categorized as species that inhabit this place. Next, we have reproduced super units. That reproduction of the lightning star we just fought is a perfect example. I've categorized units like those as lost weapons, singular threats that aren't part of any species. So we have lost skin, which are hostile species, and lost weapons, which are hostile individual beings. Simple, no? To date, Douji has added 6 types of lost skin and 6 types of lost weapons, 6 species, 6 units. I wonder how many she's planning to collect when all's said and done. There are 7 lost belts after all, but 7 wouldn't be very fitting. Wouldn't be a very fitting number for her, would it? At any rate, her work here is done. This should put a real dent in her fighting forces. Now, shall we move on? Let's. Here we go. Dragon, did you carry mash and deliver it? Sure thing.
Let's go. Really snappy.
Yes, this should do nicely. Now, let's continue where we left off. Lost King have 2 distinct behavioral patterns. Either they remain on standby in a given area, or they patrol a predefined route at regular intervals. But this place is far away from both any areas they populate generally and their patrol routes. So it should be relatively safe. Fo, you shouldn't get too close to the river. Fish! Oh wow, there really are a lot of fish here. Yep, they're tasty. I see. Want one? Oh, really? Gosh, how can I say no to an offer from a pretty girl?
Remind me, Lemon, the Dragon King eats fish.
You were just thinking of soul manure, weren't you? Anyway, how the hell would I know what the divine dragon eats? Gone to my head, I guess meat though. Oh, and booze. I think they really like booze.
If you're going to do some fishing, would you like some help? I'm a fairly good fisherman myself. Oh, right. You were famous for your fishing, weren't you? In some parts of the world, your name is even closely associated with fishfolk and fishing enthusiasts.
Huh, I didn't know that.
It's true. True, but of course, I didn't come here to fish. I'm here to hunt a fox, a beast who has it out for all of humanity. Huh, you don't see that every day. Even though you're materialized as a rogue servant, you're obviously also fully cognizant of your directive from humanity. Does it mean it was the world itself who summoned you, not just this place?
Yeah, something like that.
Then does that mean you were sent by the counter for... Oh, no. It's something as clearly defined as that. Alright, this may not be the time to be modest, so I'll just go ahead and say it. The truth is, given everything I can do, it would have been entirely plausible for me to have materialized as a Grand Caster.
Oh, you know, I was just thinking about that when he was starting the previous sentence. I was like, wait a minute, the conditions may be met for a Grand Caster. Oh. Interesting.
Huh?
What?
Seriously?
What's up? You catch a fish already? No, not yet.
A Grand Caster?
That's right, a Grand Caster. I suppose a Grand Rider wouldn't have been out of the question either.
Also, wait, yeah, he's a rider. I didn't even think about that. Wait a minute. How does that work?
Point is, easily qualified for some form of Grand Servant, but for some reason I materialized in an ordinary Rider Spirit origin. And furthermore, since I'm constantly using Feng Shui to bend the rules so I can just barely avoid being sent away, I'm afraid I'm currently a far cry from my true self, a true strength, embarrassing as that is.
Are we not gonna... Okay, sure. We're not gonna ask how that works.
So you really are a serious beast hunter, a professional beast exterminator. But right now, you materialized in a standard spirit origin. Still, having you on our side is going to be a huge help. Regardless of my spirit origin state, there's still just one thing humanity wishes of me. My job here is to eliminate the Beast 4 candidate who's been running around doing whatever she pleases. It's not easy, let me tell you. Between humanity itself and Lord Yansh Tianzun, it seems it always ends up working... I always end up working for total slave drivers.
I see. Is that some sort of Kunlun Mountain joke? Because otherwise, I'm afraid I'm not sure how to respond to a sudden reference to one of the most supreme beings in all of mythology.
If it was a joke, I can't say it was all that funny.
All that being said, I'm afraid I've also lost a fair amount of magical energy, which is why I would like to ask for your help. Oh, not at all. We're the ones who would be grateful for your help.
Let's fight it together, Taigong, Nikic.
Well said. It would be my pleasure. Same. As for the fish, I should catch some soon. Alright, while Nikic handles the fishing, why don't we get to our information exchange? So the Yagas, those beastmen are from the Russian Lost Belt. And the Giants are from the Scandinavian Lost Belt. So what did you collect from the Chinese Lost Belt? We still don't know. We haven't encountered anything from there yet. Let me hazard the guess. Was there by any chance some sort of tiger-headed tank in the Chinese Lost Belt? Yes. Yes, there was.
There was, wasn't there?
I see. I had a feeling those lost kin were from the Chinese Lost Belt. But those were machines, not living creatures. Well, the living creatures here, or at least the tiger heads I saw in this territory were. They growled and everything. So from what we've seen, and what you've told us, Tunguska's forces are here are basically a smorgasbord of things she scooped up from the Lost Belts. In general, yes. The 6 types of Lostkin mostly stick to their own territories, except for the few that go out on patrol. The Lost Weapons, on the other hand, exist to defend their bases and provide additional military power when the situation calls for it. Just like the reproduction of even the Turbo was doing earlier. Indeed. Both the kin and the weapons have been positioned extremely effectively. Tunguska knows exactly where these ley lines are, so even after you kill some kin, new ones come to replace them at regular intervals. So the kin basically respawn infinitely, and you two have been fighting them all on your own. That's all the more impressive considering you've been in the middle of enemy territory this whole time.
And that must make it really easy to die here, huh?
Indeed, but fortunately, I always had a knack for staring danger down and running away. That said, thoroughly exterminating the kin does give you some time to breathe, so fighting them is hardly meaningless. So, Tunguska completely controls the ley lines here, huh? That's gonna make it pretty hard to put down summoning circles.
I'm afraid so.
Still, like I said earlier, neither the kin nor the weapons have any sort of data connection to Tunguska or her headquarters. They're disconnected from her magical energy too. They're all completely independent. So unless you get extremely close to Tunguska's castle at the heart of this place, it's very unlikely she'll even know you're here. Her castle, huh? There, caught some fish.
That's one way to catch it.
Oh, no, you're completely soaked. Are you okay? I'm fine.
Drip, 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 drip. Shaking herself dry like a dog.
There, all dry. Wait, now I'm all wet. That reminds me. Do those ears mean you're the personification of some kind of animal, Nikiti? You're really good at shaking yourself dry, too.
Wow, he just went there, Ibuki-Douji.
Oh, you wanna know about my ears? Yes, I've been wondering myself, Nikic. Are you a beast man? No, I'm not.
She's not.
But my beautiful wife was a brave, giantess hero, and she was closer to beast than human.
You're recreating your wife's features with your spirit origin then.
Oh, so you're keeping your mate's love as a protective charm now that you're a heroic spirit. That's so sweet.
Aha, so that's why you're in female form.
Nope.
Oh.
Then again, maybe not.
Oh, then your ears and appearance are some form of protection from your wife. Well, which is it?
Now then, I have a hypothesis I'd like to share with you. It pertains to what exactly is keeping human history's heroic spirits out of this place.
Natasha?
Easy as it would be to tell you now, I'd like you to give me some time to prepare. Oh? Why's that? Because there are some things I need to explain for you to fully understand. That's why I need to learn more about this place. And to do that, there are two spots in particular I'd like to show you. Seeing them for yourselves will be much faster than me just explaining things. But most importantly, it will greatly change your understanding about the ruler here, Koyanskaya. What's more, it should also help you understand why heroic spirits like Nikic and Lady Ibuki-Douji are able to stay materialized here. Man, you really do like to take your sweet time getting to the point, don't you, Taegong Wang? Or would you prefer Lord Taegong Wang, Grand Servant candidate?
Wait, Grand Servant candidate? Is he not a Grand Servant? Is he just a candidate like Gilgamesh? He said he's a Grand Servant.
When you put on a presentation, you should make every point count, right? I've always been a stickler for these kinds of details. And besides, there really are some things out there that words alone just can't do justice to. At least that's how I felt about it. I can't guarantee you'll feel the same.
Oh, he never said he... Oh, he could be a Grand. Okay. I thought he said he was a Grand. Let me see. Pum 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 pum. Where is it? Here it is, somewhere. I easily qualify, okay.
I see. What do you think of all this, Deliver Mesh?
Okay, so does that mean, that must mean that he has some kind of clairvoyance, right? To be a Grand Caster, to be a candidate, you need to have some kind of clairvoyance, right? That's interesting. If he's got something to show us, I want to see it.
Are we moving out? That's fine, but let's eat the fish first. I'll cook it.
I'm sorry, Nikic, but I don't think making a smoky campfire is a good idea. Okay, also I'm glad that he's a candidate and not a full Grand Servant, because I was starting to get really... I was starting to think that it's getting really oversaturated with how many Grand Servants we're seeing in a short span of time. I feel like every last battle that we're going to be going into, there's going to be a Grand Servant at this point, but I'm happy that that's not the case.
Then use an art.
That's our solution.
I don't remember if it was a sage art or some Taoist technique or what, but you get something that lets you cook fish, right? You know the one? It even lets you season the fish perfectly with as much salt, pepper, and anything else you like. Now go on, do it. I already stuck them on sticks and everything.
Oh, very well.
Oh, that smells good. Those fish are cooking up so quickly.
Man, I wish I could do that.
Oh, it's just something I came up with myself. I do love fishing, and I figured it'd be so much better if you didn't have to wait until you got home to eat the fish you caught. That's amazing, Tang Wang. No wonder your name is synonymous with anglers.
Huh, it is.
Oh gosh, you're going to make me blush. The fish are almost done. First we eat, then we get going.
Yeah, it was two of them in LB5, and in LB4 we met the Grand Servant, or we saw the Grand Servant from David. So in the span of like 1.5 stories, or I guess 2 stories if you count 5 as 2 separate ones, we had 3 Grand Servants revealed to us, or at least introduced to us. Alright? Which is a lot.
You can't fight at your best on an empty stomach. Besides, you look like you're really young. So go on, eat up. You need to eat to recover your strength, especially when you've been fighting one battle after another. Then we go on to the next one.
Yes, ma'am.
This seems like a good chance for us to eat too. Maybe I'll also make fish. A nice soleil manure could hit the spot right now.
Yuang.
No, I didn't bring for you, morning call. What to make?
Munch, munch, munch. It's not on every last belt. Yeah, that's what I said. I hope that we're not gonna be getting it one on every last belt from here on out.
Oh wow, this is delicious. It's not too hard, not too soft. It smells great too. And it's just as light and refreshing as the best freshwater fish I've ever had. Oh my gosh, this is yummy. No, it's not scrumptious. I think I'll have seconds.
More. Huh, I guess dragons do eat fish. It talked?
Oh, let me introduce you properly. This is my faithful horse. An evil dragon cursed him and turned him into a dragon, but he's still a horse at heart. Be nice to them, dragon. Huh, I didn't know that. I'm Ibuki-Douji. I still don't remember all that much about myself. But it's nice to meet you.
Bum. Damn, I can't believe how pretty this dragon is. The pleasure's all mine, Ibuki. It's not the first talking horse I've seen. I guess so.
That's true. They certainly don't see horses this eloquent every day. Although we do have one of them in Chaldea, he's a perfect gentle horse. I see. Good manners are... well, good. Oh, that reminds me. Be careful around my mount, Lash. He's a bit of a
Latcher?
Sorry?
Oh no.
He loves women.
Oh god.
He loves women. So if he ever nuzzles your butt or something, just do this.
Making a fist and swinging it down. Oh god. If he's one of those characters. Great.
Oh, yeah. You do see male animals that have a thing for human women like that, especially young human women. Wait, why do I remember that of all things? That's weird. I'll be careful, thank you.
Keep a watchful eye on the dragon. Oh, you're gonna be careful now. Damn. Hui. In here I thought I could get to know some new hotties nice and intimately. Oh well, who cares? You're still gonna end up straddling me in the end.
What the fuck? There, see? He took the perfectly innocent act of mounting a steed and made it dirty. Just earn yourself one of these.
Making a fist and swinging it down. Oh, I'm not even gonna read that.
Stop it, stupid horse. That's it. No dinner for you today.
What? Come on, master. Anything but that.
Oi.
I'm gonna speak to you for a moment. Chamomile.
Come on, Chubbs. Don't leave the oven unattended. Anyway, what is it?
I don't think this is all my imagination, but just to be sure. We're not in Bremen, and these are now town musicians, right?
Oh, is it the end? Okay, perfect. Okay, I need to wrap up. I need to go. As I said, this was going to be a 3... Oh, what's up? Oh, Zeno. Welcome. I saw earlier, I thought it was Robert typing, because I just saw mod mark. I thought it was Robert. It was you, Zeno. Welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. As I said, it was gonna be a 3-hour stream, because I have stuff after this, so I need to go. But I'm not gonna be here during the weekend. I'm gonna be away. So next stream is gonna be either late Monday stream or early Tuesday stream. One of the two. As always, I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated. But it's either, as I said, late Monday or early Tuesday, and we continue on with Tunguska. Right, section 5. We're finishing section 5 of 13. So 2 or 3 more streams, or 1 or 2 more streams, and it should be done. It should be done. Yo, what's up, Manuel? I'm just wrapping up here. So yeah, it should be done in 1 or 2 more streams. We're gonna finish it. We're gonna fight Koenskaya and stuff like that. But that's gonna be it for today. Anything else I wanted to say? We'll see where this is gonna go. It has some interesting parts of it, but also a lot of the dialogue feels very like it takes away a lot of the tension and the cool story from it. So we'll see how it's going to develop from here, right? We'll see how it's going to develop from here. But yeah, anyways, let me wrap it up. I'm in a bit of a hurry, so let me wrap it up here. Thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you guys next week, Monday or Tuesday. See you guys.